Hi everyone. For my gendered praxis project, I decided to hold the door open for people and not just like pushing it open so the next person can get in, but holding the door open and standing behind the door until the next person can go through. So I did this from October 9th to November 1st, so 3 weeks and 2 days, and I had 33 interactions with people. 18 of those were with females, and 13 of those with males, and then 2 of those interactions were with couples. And all of them were on campus besides 2 of them, one of which being holding a door open for an elderly man at my grandma's assisted living place, and another one being another elderly man at my physical therapy place off campus. So the rest of them were all on campus going into buildings, typically like the Wilk, the Marb, the Brimhall, the Benson, and the Richards building, and there's a couple for like Marriott Center and the football games. But those were the most common places because that's where I am on campus. So all of this, I would say, went pretty well. The most common interaction, like reaction to me opening the door, was like a smile, a nod, usually thank you, or just thanks was the most common one that I would get. Besides, I had 2 interactions with couples. One was with a girl and a guy, and I was holding the door open for him, and the girl glared at me like really hard, and she was like really offended. I don't know, she just looked really, really upset, and so did the guy, and they both kind of like rolled their eyes, and so I was like, oh, maybe they were just having a bad day. So I held the door open again for a group on a double date, so 2 girls, 2 guys, and one of the guys went up to me and was like, you stole my job. You stole my job opening the door. And he was like actually kind of mad. So I was like, oh, ha ha ha, like whatever. It was super awkward and like totally super embarrassing. So after that, I didn't open the door for any more couples because they were frequently rude. And maybe felt butthurt that I was taking their job. I'm not too sure. So, 2 interactions with the females. One was in a group, and one was by herself. They said nothing. They didn't say anything to me opening the door, or smile, or nod, or anything. And then 2 interactions with males. Both were on their own, so just one person entering or exiting a building. They both were on their phones, too distracted to say anything. So both pretty equal. And no one said anything weird like, oh, why are you opening the door? Or like, no one said anything too weird to me about it. I didn't get any like weird interactions minus the 2 with the couples. But it showed me that some people still can be really grateful. Like, I'm becoming more observant for people that maybe need help opening a door or are carrying something, and instead of just focusing on getting into the class, saying like, oh, does anyone need help opening the door? So I thought that was kind of cool, that I became more observant when it came to that kind of thing, and it made me more aware of a small way how to serve other people, which I thought was pretty cool. And I think I would continue doing this. I think it's kind of fun. It's a way to maybe meet a new friend or just make someone's day kind of thing. So I would definitely keep doing this, but not for big groups of people, because oftentimes when I was holding it for big groups of people, I couldn't get inside. Like, they would just keep on going and going and going, and it was just like never ending. So I would just be like, awkwardly holding the door. That happened with the Marriott Center and going into the stadium for the Oklahoma football game. And certainly not for couples. I think that is settled based on my 2 interactions, and that is my gendered praxis project.